I'm at the Bay Ridge Road Drive home 35. And this is the backyard here. That's cleared. I'm going to guess it's 100 feet. 100 by 100, something like that, of clearance. Probably enough to get a tower up. Small trees on the fringe, so could easily be cut down. And this is the driveway coming in. Very private. Nobody could see anything. Pine trees. Backside of the house. Coming down to the bay. Looks like the tide is up a little higher than it was yesterday. The deck. Footings on the deck. Gutters. Door to the basement. It's a wet, misty day. About 35 degrees. Deck. Sure, a couple of these trees could be knocked down without anybody knowing. You could see some of them already been cut. Some small pine trees. A lot of wood knocked down. Probably gets pretty windy here. The front of the house facing the bay. Walking down to the water. Low tide again. Got a boat out there, probably fishing. You're shot towards Europe. You can see the water comes right up to here when it gets to high tide. Beautiful location. Coming up, walking through the back here. Looks like they had a bench here and they used to sit here and just get the view of the ocean. A lot of thin pine trees. Put the 80-meter four-square right in here. Shoot right over the water. Side of the house. Got a chimney there for the wood-burning stove. The deck is in very good shape. Little shed on the property. Poured foundation. No visible cracks or anything like that. There's a vent here, probably for washing machine and dryer. Back side, you got the propane. That's for the oven. Windows all in good shape. Back deck. Stone coming off. The backyard. Shed. Coming up to the edge of the property here. The property is about 200 feet wide. And probably to the road is probably about 600-700 feet, and then the other 5 acres is across the road. Again, it's all thin pine trees, no real thick ones with any beef on them. Again, it'd be work to take these down. Back of the house. Laura, you getting wet?
Yes.
Okay, right here is the power. I'm only seeing 2 wires come off of here, so I'm not sure. I think they're both, must be both for power. I don't see any cable coming down. Okay, I'm going to walk up the driveway. Show you how this driveway comes in. Very, very private. You know, about 100 feet that way is the land, and approximately 100 feet that way is also the property, the width of the property. Coming up the driveway. These poles are all new here, so chances of line noise are probably pretty minimal. Plus the shot to Europe is go over the water. This way would be south, probably west from the house. And there's 3 lines on out there, so one of them got to be for telephone. You got 2 on the top, and you got a thicker one on the bottom. So here's the road. I don't see any culverts to run wires underneath here. So I'm trying to get an idea here of where the piping would go. But I see across the way here, there comes a vehicle. So right here is the land of the 5 acres. I got startled by that vehicle for a second. Okay. What's this over here? Is there a culvert over here? No, I'm not seeing anything. So basically, we'd have to dig underneath here and put some PVC. I ain't doing that by hand. The only thing we need it for is coax. Could we go up on the... Could we go from pole to pole? Maybe. Maybe run the cable from these trees to the pole and across. Possibility. So we're going to walk in. Actually, we only need 1 coax. Everything else can be done with the green Heron wireless. And here's the 5 acres. It's pretty thick back here. I've never seen such green moss in my life. It's really green back here. And this moss, when you step on it, it's so soft. Let's see how deep I can get in there without getting myself into trouble here. 5 acres, so it's got to go back at least, oh, I'm going to guess at least 600-700 feet from the road. And I'm just sinking in this stuff.